So if you're a fan of the Harry Potter series and you just love the books and love the movies, I highly recommend you get this game right off the bat. If you're on the fence about it and love everything about Harry Potter or Hogwarts, stop this video and buy this game because you will not be disappointed. Now, if you're somebody who's not really too into the series, but you see all the hype around it, stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and a few of the cons when it comes to this game and why I think you should get it in 2023. Anyways, let's get right into it. So when it comes to the Hogwarts Legacy game, if you are not familiar with the series or with the book or anything like that, you pretty much are a wizard. And in the beginning of the game, without giving out any spoilers, you start out as a 5th year student and you pretty much get to pick which house you want to be in. So at the beginning, it'll ask you a couple questions on what you think would be the right thing to do or your personality. And within those questions, it is going to assign you to a house, whether it's Gryffindor, whether it's Slytherin, whether it's Hufflepuff, which I am, and Ravenclaw. Now, honestly, I think this is really, really cool because if you are a true Harry Potter fan, or if you've even seen the movies to where he actually gets into the house, it is exactly the same way. And so the fact that it is so accurate when it comes to assigning you, or even just the map and like Hogwarts in general, it is crazy. The environment of this game is beautiful. Walking around Hogwarts, flying on your broom, or looking at Hogsmeade and everything around you. The map is amazing and it's really big, but it doesn't get too overwhelming. I've had that problem with some games where it's a big open world and I just get super overwhelmed, but with this one, that was not the case. Once I unlock that area of the map, I can fast travel there, or I can just hop on my broom and get to going and look at all the beautiful scenery around this game. And honestly, the developers did a great job, not only when it comes to the graphics of the environment, but also the gameplay as well. So like I said, you get to pick a house, but one of the most amazing things in this game is the fact that you can customize whatever you want. You can go around Hogwarts, you can find little robes or pieces of clothing where you can make your character look however you want it to be. Even at the beginning, whenever you first start the game, the amount of customization that you can do with your player to make it look however you want to look is just fantastic. Now, whenever you choose your wand for the first time or your broom for the first time, it is just a really great experience and they do a great job on capturing like that moment and everything for the movie in this game. Now, it's very rare that I play a game and don't put the controller down. Honestly, the last time I haven't been able to put a controller down when playing a game was Spider-Man Miles Morales. That game was awesome. Now, when it comes to Halo Infinite and other games like that, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it, I get bored and then I stop, either because it's too overwhelming or it just feels like you're repeating the same thing over and over again. When it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, you don't have that problem. You are literally a student going around Hogwarts, just a wizard going around Hogwarts, finding yourself and finding who you want to be. And it's crazy because yes, you have these quests and you have these main missions that you have to do, but you also have to take classes. You have to learn how to use your wand. You have to learn how to do these spells. You have to learn how to make potions and defend yourself. And with that being said, it's crazy because you get to choose your path and you get to choose your gameplay. If you want to use more potions rather than spells, you can be somebody who just crafts up potions and is good with it. If you want to be someone who practices dark magic and just a super evil wizard, then you have that option too. Or if you just want to be a chill Hufflepuff like me, get the best of both worlds and not really do dark magic, you can do that too. The gameplay is all up to you. And there is so many different things that you can do in this game that I absolutely love. And while you're finding yourself and while you're taking these classes, obviously you are going to find enemies or just things that you have to do where combat gets involved. And that is where this game shines the most. I think so, because when it comes to combat and when it comes to altercations, it is extremely fun to do. The way you switch between enemies whenever you lock on is super seamless. I love the controls while fighting. I love how you could grab anything from around you and kind of just hit them with it. You have so many special moves and combinations that you can do. And depending on which spell or which potion you use, even herbology, you can throw a plant at somebody and it's going to start chomping them up. It is just crazy. This game is by far one of my favorite games I have played in a very long time. I have not finished the game yet, honestly, just because I'm a side missions kind of guy. I like doing all the side missions and then going to the final boss and then trying to give it all I got with what I've learned. But if you're somebody who just likes to blast right through the game, it's going to be awesome too. And when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, I feel like this game is one of those games that you're going to be talking about 5-10 years from now, just reminiscing on how great it was when it first came out and you were up hours and hours and hours just playing it nonstop because that's how good it was. Like I said, it's been really hard for me to put the controller down and just stop playing because of the amount of things that you can do in this game. The combat is fantastic. Flying around or even just walking around and the map is just amazing. And the fact that the story is so balanced within this game is what makes it perfect. There's so many different paths you can choose. There are so many different ways you can choose to play this game. And honestly, the amount of outcomes you have is just phenomenal. The combat's amazing and it's honestly just a beautiful game. Now, one con that I do wish that I could change is the fact that yes, you can customize your character quite a bit. However, I do wish you could get deeper into the customization whenever it comes to like adjusting like ear size, eyebrow size, or like freckles or something like that. Yes, they do have a lot of pre-loaded kind of appearances, but if you could dig deeper and kind of change it a little bit more, I think that would be great. But at this point, I'm kind of just nitpicking. Also, another thing I love about this game is the fact that you get to interact with so many people. So let's say you're going into a herbology class or a potions class. It's not just going to be like a cinematic movie and boom, the class is over. No, you go into the class, you learn how to either cast your spell, make your potions, and then you also meet friends inside of the classroom that you can either make your friends or you can make them hate you. And whatever decision you make impacts your game. And this game is just super phenomenal. I absolutely love it. If you're not a fan of the series, I still think you should definitely get it because this game is fantastic, especially if you love single player games where your outcome really does matter. So that's my review. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments about this game, or if you played this game yourself and you have something you want to tell us without spoilers, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.